Today we are here with WWE 2K25 for the Nintendo Switch 2. The last time we got a WWE game on a Nintendo system was 2K18 back on the original Switch, and that game was an all-time disaster. It was a bug-filled mess and it did not run at a full stable frame rate. 2K is back here 7.5 years later to once again try and make a wrestling game for the Switch. Let's just go ahead and boot this up. And here we are on the main menu. I do have the music turned off for copyright reasons, so when we do any entrances, there will be no music. And alright, here we are, and it's already looking good so far. Back on 2K18, even the menus would be laggy, and here it's pretty good, snappy, transitions, it all looks normal. Now, I do need to note something here. If you go to community creations, you can go to the all section, you will see that, yeah, there is only one page of creation so far, as this version of the game does not share community creations with any other system. It is entirely exclusive to Nintendo Switch players. And another thing you will notice is that the image uploader is not here. No custom images, no shared community creations. Every custom superstar in this version of the game is gonna have no logos, and you're gonna be basically locked away from majority of the player base. So yeah, I just need to get that out of the way. If community creations is a major selling point for you, do not buy this version of the game. Alright, what we are here to do is a performance test, and we will be doing 3 matches. The first match we are going to do is a triple threat match with entrances. We will also be doing an 8 superstar stress test later. I just don't want to play 8 different entrances. We are going to choose the WrestleMania 40 daytime arena, the hardest arena to run in the game. And alright, the superstars that we are going to put in this match are the Undertaker. We'll go with a more modern superstar in main event Jey Uso, and we'll do one of the DLC superstars in Penta. We're gonna give this match a 5-minute limit, and you know what, we'll even throw a championship on the line. I don't think any of them will be able to win it in the time limit, but we'll just see how the championship cutscene looks. And alright, I'm gonna play this in its entirety with audio on, and then I'll come back after it and share my thoughts.
The Undertaker is here.
A truly legendary competitor.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker.
At WrestleMania, The Undertaker has the most revered, undefeated streak ever.
Icons have been slayed. Legends destroyed.
Listen to the list. Kane, Orton, Michaels, Triple H, Cena, all have fallen to The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Even the showcase of immortals is overcome by darkness. The Phenom's opponent has got to know that the end is near on the grandest stage.
Three decades of dominance.
The dead man's wrath is unending. An unspeakable reign of terror over the WWE. This is the moment where there is no turning back for The Undertaker's opponent.
Welcome to Damnation. The crowd on their feet.
I suppose this is when you'd like me to make a yeet joke, a yeet pun. Well, it ain't gonna happen. Jey Uso, very impressive superstar, though.
And his opponents, first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
Under the brightest lights where main event Jey Uso most belongs. Look at this. The crowd's hyped. Jay's hyped. What an unbelievable atmosphere. Well, Jey has made it to the top of the mountain, and he's never coming back down, especially not on a night like tonight. And I'm ready for a WrestleMania-sized yeet.
The entire WWE Universe on their feet for Jey Uso.
Well, it sounds like this entire arena agrees that this is indeed the main event. Oh, fasten your seatbelts. Here comes Penta.
And from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta!
The Luchadors, taking WWE by storm, is now going to take WrestleMania by storm.
Well, the man with zero fear does not seem fazed by the bright lights. In fact, seems to be hyping Penta up even further.
Penta is ready to take names and break arms on the grandest stage of them all. Defining moment in the careers of these superstars as championship gold is up for grabs in this match under triple threat rules with Undertaker, Jey Uso, and Penta.
Oh, man.
Sent right into the corner.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
Ah, big right hand. Having a little bit of fun now.
The early quick cover, title on the line.
And the shoulder gets up in time.
I really thought he was going to get his shoulder on that one.
What grace. Float over the...
Float over. Nice. DDT.
Ooh. Kick and an uppercut.
that hurt right to the kidney. Golly.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Down on the windpipe. Undertaker, shoulders down. Championship at stake. And that only gets a 1 count.
Not quite.
Penta might be looking to fly.
From way up.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely. A hard landing for sure.
Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Just a debilitating neck breaker.
A nice shot by The Undertaker.
Now one of the best strikers in the business.
He took the worst of that impact.
Penta possibly testing the limits of his opposition. Oh, man.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
What a headbutt. Main event, Jey Uso just begging for a fight.
Oh, he's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Oof, kick finds it.
Oh my God, a DDT!
Spiked him.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks. Face first into the chair. Looking for a schoolboy. And a super kick.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
And Undertaker's clearly looking for a fight here. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus. Boom. Kick. Nasty kick. Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Targeting the shoulder with... Escape and a takedown. He saw that one coming.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Last line.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message. Whoa, just floating through the air.
The pin for the championship. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Oh man, a little extra luster behind that kick. He's heading back to the ring.
And Penta gets thwarted away. And into the pin, title on the line.
Oh!
And a kick at it, too.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Picked up and being carried around now.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
This is what happens in a triple threat match. Might be time to regroup and let the other two duke it out for a bit.
He might just be stalling for time here.
Watch out!
He gets back into the ring. Diving clothesline!
Super kick!
Coming down with a leg drop.
Come on! Aww!
Time is up and this ends in a draw.
Alright, we got the first match completed, and safe to say, I'm impressed. It was a complete full stable 60 FPS the entire time. During Penta's entrance, when it kind of went dim for a second, that was just my Switch brightness saver, it wasn't the actual game. And in Penta's entrance, I used the free roam camera, because in entrances, you can do third person and move the camera all around your superstars they make their entrance. There was no lag at all in turning the camera. The one thing I think I noticed is that when there's camera cuts and say Undertaker's hitting his finisher, and so they do like this TV style camera cut to show his tombstone, I don't think he got to hit it in that match. But when they would do one of those camera cuts like that, I could kind of tell that maybe it went down to 30 frames. 30 frames is fully playable still though. I just think main gameplay, it's definitely 60, but possibly when there's a camera cut, it could be going down. I think it has a dynamic frame rate. But yeah, bro, that ran perfectly, 100% smooth. The entrances, they were perfectly timed with, I wouldn't say the theme music because we didn't get to hear it because I'm on creator safe mode, but perfectly timed with how it should be in real life. They weren't walking slower than they usually do like in 2K18. And alright, our second match will also be on the dock, and then the third match will be in the handheld mode. For this one, I'm going to change the difficulty to easy, and I'm going to change it to the ramp facing camera. And we are gonna have ourselves a 10 superstar Royal Rumble. We are going to actually go to the Survivor Series War Games arena because that stage kind of has a unique shape. And I'm gonna play in this one. I'll play as my boy R-Truth, and I'm gonna have him at entrant 10. Entrance is off for this one, but basically we will simulate an entire Royal Rumble match, and then I'll just come in the end and make sure everyone gets thrown out so it doesn't go on forever.
There's the bell, and here we go. Royal Rumble is ready to unfold, and we know this will be a near impossible test for these first two superstars.
It's hard to prepare for the Royal Rumble match because 99% of the time, you don't even know who you'll see heading down that ramp next. It's all about adapting and overcoming.
Well, don't forget about endurance, Saxton. Endurance is key in this match.
Here comes entry number 3. Looks like Brooks Jensen is next in the Royal Rumble.
What a clothesline!
There's the heel kick.
Ooh.
Big back body drop. Look at this.
Snap suplex.
From behind, entry number 4. Who's it gonna be?
Straight impact on the throat. Any tips on how to avoid elimination in this match?
Yeah, don't put yourself in dangerous situations. Stay away from the ropes and don't go out on the apron. You don't want to make yourself an easy target. Ow! Arm breaker. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow!
Number 5 coming. Can you imagine if Saxton is the number 5 entry?
Well, I didn't bring my boots, but...
Looks like it'll be KSI entering the Rumble next.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
All the way up top. Oh! Arm drag.
Alex Shuck has been eliminated.
Someone's in trouble.
Battling to get back into the ring.
The next superstar is only seconds away, guys.
Here comes The Undertaker, looking to win his second Royal Rumble. This could end in an elimination.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Great athleticism.
Punch.
Nasty.
Lifted way up.
Oh, atomic drop. And Fritz looked rocked after that.
Yeah, Fritz delivering the pain. And we have another superstar on the horizon.
Here comes number 7.
And he gets directed into the corner.
That's Fallon Henley out next, ready to compete in the Rumble.
Going for the elimination.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
Landing on the spine.
Oh, wait. Are we about to see an elimination? DDT planted him.
Here we go. Kevin Owens heading to the ring to join this Royal Rumble. She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Putting her in a dangerous position. What more can this superstar do? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match. From the top floor. Superplex. Who could entrant number 9 be?
And that will do no good here. And then we have KSI.
Here it comes. And, oh, man, up and down with a twist.
It's time for Diesel to join the Rumble. Could this be his night?
Oh, uncorked a big punch. Holy time offense there.
Cranking the head. Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And power with a sidewalk slam.
Overhead shot.
Last one, gentlemen. Ooh. Boom.
Punch. Nasty. Hey, do you think R-Truth even realizes he's in the Rumble right now? Tossing them aside. Owens was scouted there. We could be looking at an elimination.
Gotta hold on for dear life right now.
That'll turn your lights out.
KSI has been eliminated.
Oh my gosh! Bam!
Driven. Down. Caught in a tough position here.
Running power slam!
Just deadlifting their opponent.
Holy, that was an awful landing. Choke slam!
I don't think any of these superstars are going to show any quit at this point.
Never say die attitude on full display. DDT! Ooh! To the midsection, here we go. Watch out! You can see Truth's eyes tracking the enemy now. Setting Diesel up.
And Diesel gets taken a step back in the wrong direction there.
Truth making an example of his opponent.
As their opponent hoisting them up, looking for the winner of the Royal Rumble!
This one is headed to the outside, not by choice. Hard to come back from that kind of impact.
R-Truth.
This was the perfect conclusion to a truly exhilarating Royal Rumble match. They have just stamped their ticket to the main event of WrestleMania.
This win is going to have them on a high for quite some time, I have to believe.
Winning's great, Saxton, but they have to start thinking about their next challenge sooner rather than later. This win won't be all that matters much longer.
8 superstars were in the ring at one time and it ran flawlessly. They couldn't even do 8 superstar matches on the Switch 1. That was limited to 6 superstars, and when you did 6 superstars, the system nearly blew up. But here we had a flawless 10 superstar Royal Rumble match. Every time they ran down the ring, it was seamless. There wasn't any slowdown loading their entrance video or loading in their character model. The controls are a little weird to get used to though if you've played any other version of this game. Since Nintendo has the button swapped from what it is on Xbox and PlayStation, and unlike 2K18, the buttons are actually the same. In that, in 2K18, if it was A to grapple on console, it would be B to grapple on Switch because the B button is in the same place that the A button was in on the other system. This time, it's still the A button, so I gotta press where the B button normally would be, so I'm probably gonna make a controller button mapping profile for this game. And right here as well, we can see like the sweat on R-Truth. You know how in all the NBA 2K trailers, they always add more sweat because that can show off how good the graphics are? This is a good example right here. The sweat on R-Truth just shows that, yeah, these are some pretty damn good graphics. And alright, it is time for our handheld mode test. I will set up the match on here and then I will take it out of the dock. And oh, there isn't an 8 Superstar Hell in a Cell match. Low key, I don't remember if 8 Superstar Hell in a Cell match is in the other version. We do got 4-on-4 war games though, but I can't wait for that whole match to get set up. Alright, instead we will do an 8 Superstar ladder match. We'll do the New Year's Revolution Arena. We will set the 5-minute time limit up again. And alright, I'll just let the game choose the superstars for us. And alright, the 8 superstars in this match, we got Drew McIntyre, Gunther, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the dock and bring it to the other room, and let's see how this game runs in handheld mode.
When people talk about ladder matches, they sometimes forget that subterfuge can play a part. Right, Byron? Absolutely. If you can't incapacitate your opponent long enough to set up and climb the ladder, perhaps you can distract them. Oh, whatever it takes to get the job done. Of course, I prefer. Oh, I think we know what's coming up next. Crossroads. But Cody's not done yet. A third time. Crossroads. And on the line for Braun Breaker has his target acquired. This could end it all. Oh, turn down the lights, kick everybody out. Curtain call. And then back to Reigns. Reigns put his stamp on this one. Will Sami recover? Look out. Locked in by Reigns. Wow, Reigns nailed it. Oh, spear. After the situation. Reigns got all of it. The ring general showing off his power. Can Reigns recover from that? Claymore by Drew McIntyre. McIntyre might have him. Gunther. Powerbomb. And on the line for Punk. Starting to climb the ladder. What could he be thinking? He's about creating a moment we won't. And hoisting up his opponent. It's time. No time to wait. Has to hurry. Sami Zayn with a big boot. Zayn has this wrapped up. He's got a real chance here. I think so, Michael. Got those people walking over time. And he gets set back into the ring. Reaching for the prize. It's just a matter of time now. No room for error on top of the ladder. Looking to bring it here. Reigns looking to end this. He's absorbing a lot of damage here. The wear and tear of this match definitely coming into play at this juncture. What's taking so long? Pull! Pull! Uh-oh. Truck. Got it. And they now have money in the bank.
Did this guy just win?
Here is your winner,
Bro.
the Scottish Warrior, Drew
I zoomed out to make sure you could see that this is on Switch. I zoomed in a bit during the video to make sure that y'all could like see what's going on because the camera was kind of zoomed out in the game. This guy Drew just won the Money in the Bank ladder match in 2 minutes. I mean, we could tell from that though, 8 superstar matches run perfectly fine on handheld. So yeah, no matter what match type you throw on, you can throw on an 8-person ladder match, a 6-man Hell in a Cell. Any type of match you want to do in this game, there will be 0 lag. That's actually crazy. How did he win it so quick? So overall, WWE 2K25 on the Nintendo Switch 2 is phenomenal. It runs everything at full speed like it's supposed to. No unnecessary slowdowns, no crazy amount of glitches that the other version doesn't have. It has the full feature set that the other versions of the game does, except when it comes to custom superstars. I theorize the main reason why we cannot use the image uploader is because this port was made very quickly. This is one of the first third-party games we are getting on the Switch 2. I gotta assume that the images being on the custom superstars could have slowed the game down, but I gotta assume that something could make this game lag. It would probably be images. There's definitely workarounds though. You can make custom images in this game in like the create a sign area, I'm pretty sure. And I'm sure there's gonna be a dedicated community on this game still trying to create some custom superstars of real life wrestlers. I will definitely make sure to make content on that, promoting these creators. They deserve it. That could single-handedly revive the call community on Switch. And yeah, 2K, hopefully y'all get this fixed. I do not think this is because Nintendo doesn't allow custom images, because in NBA 2K25 you can upload custom images on the Switch version. So I assume it's just a technical problem because this port came together very quickly and they'll have it all ironed out by 2K26. If you don't though, don't sell the game at 70. But yeah, if that's not the deal breaker for you, then I highly recommend picking this game up. It's going to be so amazing having a WWE 2K game to play on the go again. I will also be doing a second video today doing a performance test of the island, both docked and in handheld. That's the big free roam mode of this game. You can't even run it on the Steam Deck version of this game, so that will be an even greater test than the actual matches. So make sure to watch that video when it drops. I will be making that video right after this one is posted. And alright, if you enjoyed, make sure to click the like button and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I wish I could have it my way. I don't really know who's to blame, but you said you were giving me space, then forever went away. Hey, at night in the garden I roam. Since the day you left, no flowers grow. My skin's gone purple from the cold, and I hate you, but I think I miss you more.